Gray-haired, bold with a glint in his eye, a master of speed, watch him fly. Dramatic and vulnerable anticipation. 5 lights glow, the engines rev. 4 to go, adrenaline's ebb. 3, the tension's cutting deep. 2, it's time to wake from sleep. 1, go! The race is underway, and Widdowmaker is here to stay. Widdowmaker, the name on the track, breaking records, no looking back. Each turn he takes, his rivals fade, a legend alive, history made. Through the chicanes and sweeping bends, his skill is a force that never ends. Not just a racer, but racing soul. Every move precise, every lap a goal. The prize shines bright, the crowd leans in. A gold crown waits for the one who'll win. And Widdowmaker's grip is firm as steel. With hands like his, the victory's real. Unmatched, untamed, on every track his skills proclaimed. With every lap his legend grows, the master of racing as everyone knows. 5, his focus is razor sharp. 4, rivals crumble, the gaps are stark. 3, he powers through the tide. 2, with gold in mind and fire inside. 1, the line is crossed, the victory's clear. Widdowmaker wins, raise a cheer! From the paddock dreams to checkered flags, he's racing's heart, never lags. The gray-haired giant, unmatched and true, Widdowmaker reigns forever new. The racer's name, always pushing, stoking the flame. Through every race, through every spin, Widdowmaker's here for the win. The track is silent, then comes the roar. Widdowmaker steps through the racing door. Gray-haired, bold with a glint in his eye, a master of speed, watch him fly. Pause. Dramatic engine rumble. Widdowmaker racing against time. Under the floodlights, the engines purr. Gray hair shining, life's a blur. An ordinary bloke with the daring streak. Widdowmaker's here, the thrill unique. Feel the tarmac as the tires grip. Every corner's a chance to flip. Gran Turismo's his racing ground. Steady and sharp, his skill profound. The dream. Every lap a story to unfold. Experience speaks where hearts are bold. From country lanes to circuits tight, it's grit and guts that fuel his fight. Not just a racer, but a true gent. Age and charm, his finest accent. From the garage door to the starting grid, he drives with flair now. synthromatic engine on. Feel the thrill as the asphalt burns. Every corner a champion's turn. Gran Turismo's where he'll rule. A racing mind, the track his tool. King of the stream, chasing the apex, living the dream. Speed and skill in every lap. Even the pit crew gives him a clap. From city streets to mountain bends, he's got the grit that never ends. Not just a racer, he's racing soul. With every mile he claims his goal. Buckle up, big one. Fuel and fire, rage defied. The legend rides with pride as his guide. Fat, wise, and unapologetically him. Taking on the world with an iron will. Master of the race, carving history, leaving a trace. Every stream, a road to explore. An average hero, but so much more. So gather round, the moment's here. Buckle up tight, shift into gear. Widdowmaker takes the stage anew. Streaming live, it's Widdowmaker Raw. Beats in the stream, Gran Turismo fuels the dream. Join the ride, the legend will thrive. Welcome aboard where the spirit's alive.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. We are back. It's the new week. It's Monday night. Tonight is the Honda TT, but it will come second, as Silver's just pointed out. We'll be starting with the regular weekly one. We'll try and get gold, and then we'll move on to the Honda TT. And then I would really like to try and do, if we've not got gold on the Honda TT tonight, we're going to have to do that maybe Wednesday, maybe Thursday. So if that's all right with everybody, that's where we're going to start. Let's say hello to everybody in the channel. Good evening, Az. Good evening, Silver Surfer. And then hello, Streamlabs, who's having a bit of a state. But I think I've fixed that. That was me just messing around, making things work. Good evening, Wilkie. I see Wilkie's there on Twitch with good record, I guess he's saying. Good tune. But lots of disco beats and some spinning records, but you won't see that on YouTube because I think there's a little thing that would stop that happening. So happy days, we're about to rock and roll. Now we would normally start this with a bit of an insight into where we got on the last one, but I unfortunately pressed the button on Sunday, so we can't actually see what we got at the last time trial. So we're going to dive straight into the current time trial, which is WeatherTech Laguna Seca. Can't speak. Good evening, Wilkie. WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca in the Corvette CXR VGT concept. That's where we're going to start, and then off to the other one. So I do own one, but we're going to have a quick look down the list. Where do we need to be? 106371. Good evening, Damo. You guys can chill tonight and watch me get all anxious. Can't remember. 106371. There aren't many people, are there? There's only 16. Oof. Damn. Even Orco hasn't got... Oh, God. Even Orco hasn't got gold. Holy chipotle. Okay. Let's go out and make this a thing, shall we? There's a few people using their own cars, but there's... Cavs at the top. Hayden's up there, only with his main account. Average Dad's down in 9th. Who Flung Poo? Great to see you up there with the 105598. Tremendous stuff. But Lee's up there in 5th as the greatest name we know from the local lads. Chippy and Ancuna back one. Javs is up there. So we've got a ways to go. So there's no real wait, no real point in not waiting around. Let's crack on. It comes in one colour. And we go from there, don't we? We said we'd start all these with no assists. Let's see how frustrating that can be, shall we? Assists off. Let's give it a whirl. I think we've got the right steering wheel. This is lightning quick, isn't it? Oh my word. What is this mental thing? Yeah, it's knowing what to slow this down to, isn't it? This is an assist world. Let's get the eyes tuned in. It's got the grip. Track feels dusty. Oh, no. Complete the first lap, you donkey. That's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely mental. Anybody that can't do this without assists needs a pat on the back, don't they? Not a chance. Not a chance are we doing this without assists. Behave and take another breath. Come on. Not a chance. I'm not quitter, but Jesus Christ, I'm quitting on that flipping cheese bag. No, we'll just let the ghost roll, sod it. It goes so fast through the gears, that's mental. It's like it needs a double shift. Oh, it is. It's mental quick. We're not going to enjoy this one, folks. This is going to be painful. And the fact of the matter is, it's a really short circuit in terms of time trial. All you need is one crazy man who can hang this together for one lap and get a real absolute blinder. Is then out there really stripping it out from everybody. And I think Mr. De Bruyne and what we know of him, he's fast. And he can really put the times in, but it's about handling the whole thing. I mean, it is... You can't short shift, you have to double shift. Short shifting just gets you into the next gear quicker. You have to really give it some. You have to double up the gear just to stop it blooming wheel spinning. And if Big Popper's outside the time or just inside the time, can't remember whether he was in or out, you know it's tricky difficult. I wasn't saying it's not a short shifter. In case anybody thinks it is a short shifter, but I think you really have to double shift to really get a handle of it until you're really ready to start giving it the biscuits. Between second, third and fourth, first, second, third, it's crazy on the shifting factor. If you can shift from second to fourth, you get over that wheel spin. Getting around turn one. Get on the shoulder of the Ghost. Feels embarrassing. Bit like every week really, when I try and push and then I make records in the old... I don't make records in... I make more records, I make more music intros than I do rate records nowadays, but that's just the way it is. Now I'm in my 50s. We're getting a bit old and slow. It's slowing down a bit actually, the track. It's good evening Matthew. It is doesn't feel as fast as it did when we were first doing it. It feels actually that we're starting to see it more and needed to let it go a little bit longer in fourth. 108s. Christ of the Mundo. Is it actually the same braking points and turning points that are there normally? It's just you get to them much quicker and it slows down much quicker. Is that the case? Is that what we're seeing and feeling? Can we feel the car go? Can we see and hear it do what it's doing? Yo, gear slam. Ah, don't do it. No, yes, monk. Well, that's a good place to go and stop and praise those people that have at least got this far, isn't it? Wowzers. Wow. No, Matthew. No. No, no, no. No. 107613 optimal. We're bronze. Oh, cheat, look. Ching, ching. Cheers, everybody. Bronze. Thank God for that. we've got to take... It's only 2 seconds further off. That's not too bad of a feeling. Let's have a look. We're ahead of 420, which makes me feel somewhat better, even though he's probably only had 2 goes. Nando's had a couple of cracks at this. Christ alive. And no detriment to anybody that's had a go at this and thought, not a chance in pants. No way. But big shout out to Ginger for having a crack. Dutch is there as well. Dutch and Ginger neck and neck. But we're up to 33, just tucked in behind Big Bad Barry. And there's more to have a go at. More to have a go at. So, without further ado, let's go and embarrass myself further. Oh, you're so fast if you don't slow your crash. I wonder what music that's from. It feels like it's a bit of a coaster. Get it on the brakes and get it into the corner. That might be the technique, you know. Oh, we've gone too fast. Yay. It just carries on round and round. You'd think it'd be right up my street. Not a chance. EGRs, VGRs, absolutely no place in reality, VGT cars. They are fictitious fantasy land cars. Which shouldn't really be in a decent motor racing sim, to be honest. They're pants. Good evening, Keeley. Welcomes. Are we gone red anyway? As we come over the line. Braking so early, which is just coming underneath the bridge. That was a 3rd gear sideways. Christ alive. Good evening, Hayden. Hayden's doing alright on this one. A 2nd and a 9th place according to my top 39. Oh, he overshot. There's me reading the chat and just... Keely's day off tomorrow, getting her nails done. Don't forget to post on the old Insta so we can all see them. Very stylish, very arty photo. That's what we'd like to see. Maybe with a bird, you know. Oh, shit the bed. You're insta-school. What the chuff is going on with this sack of spanners? I've got nothing good to say about it. Except Gran Turismo, you suck. Now that's the popular opinion. Now let me give my own opinion. It's a great test. Something that we should all strive to get better at and behave. Look out, Uranus. Just want it over and done with quick as possible. It's a real shame I didn't get that faster lap in with that really long apex on turn one. That would have been nice. .1072, just a second away then. If I can keep it in the higher gear so I don't have to make so many gear changes, and I can control the wheel spin out of the corner in the higher gear, we can keep pushing. It's just having the confidence to brake into the corners in the higher gear and make sure it stops. I was very quick through there up the hill, wasn't I, last time round? Third gear isn't great there. No acceleration at all. One second, let me just catch up with that. Keeley ball deleted by Streamlabs. Yeah, you see, I've had to put little controls in Keeley that stop this over slutteriness that's happening with a few people. Look at all these deleted messages. She's getting right mail fill up. Yeah. No, what I've actually done, the truth of the matter is I've put some little text prompts in that allow me to advertise various bits and pieces, and with that comes an option called CloudBot, and CloudBot is about just sanitizing the text and the chat a little bit. Don't transgress via the rules, you will get punished, i.e. your text will get removed, but it's just be nice. Can a girl not squeal with excitement these days? Jeez, no, it's not about that. I don't control it. I've implemented CloudBot, which allows these texts, and unfortunately it comes with a sanitary process. Ball, says Wilkie. Yes. She's not hating on a gal. Not at all. Control yourself, it will be fine. You're allowed to squeal. No, you're not. You can't do it in caps. If you do it in caps, it'll take it away. I know it's your night off. Yeah, because you posted in caps. Don't post in caps. Caps is shouting. Being noisy and loud. Right, now we have to really concentrate on this. Lowercase squeal is better. Now, we're in... Now, we tried to push up the hill there in a higher gear and it didn't work. It's because we've got no battery. The battery's gone. I believe it. The battery's gone. That's where the problem is. That's why we got no jump. I see. Nobody told me. Now we get to save the ghost. Driving marathon complete. 4-star. Happy to 107 140. So where did we get to? We're into silver. That's benefit, isn't it? Only lasts 4 laps, it says. So I can only do 4 laps in a whack. Okay, well that's interesting. We best save the ghosty ghost then. Oh, we've done a few here, look. Oh yeah. And where are we? Top 24. So we've just shot above Aussie, Frosty, Chicken, Vinny. We're just below Olive and below Az. So Az is actually better than most of the people around him. Look, that's a decent result. Up in 22nd. Happy days. Big Popper's there. 106.559. So he's just 2/10 outside the top 10. Good evening, Neil. Welcome. So we are a little bit anxious about this. A 105 then seems to be the target time that we need. So, yeah, 1.3 seconds to get. Let's just see what we can do 4 laps at a time. That battery is mental. It provides a lot of... No ghost. Absolute trash. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish GT. Absolute rubbish. Frustrating. Frustrating bugs. But there is positive things to talk about. My 2 fan units are 100% complete. Parts have arrived in the post. Probably said this yesterday. However, I'm just waiting on the packaging bits and pieces, the boxes, etc. that we need to be able to post them in. So I'm just preparing to print some more bits and pieces. Good evening, Gandhi. Welcome home. Been a busy day for you, sir. Sit back, grab a beer, chill out, my friend. Watch me suffer. I think that's about the best we can say. You've all suffered with this all weekend. Let's just make sure the assists are off. They are. Traction control 1. Please, yeah, the assists are on. There we go. Good evening, Tia. It's absolutely fine, Tia. I know you won't transgress the rules. I know you won't fall foul of the cloud pot. Don't worry, I can see all of the chat. Even if it gets removed, so I know what you're saying. Won't stop. Wheel spinning all over the place. We actually got a 106.8. We caught up from miles back. Oh, we ran off. Such a frustration. That was such a good lap from miles back, but we're going to have to go and save that. And then we're going to have probably the same problem, but that was a good little dig. We were miles back at the start. But the frustration of only being able to do 4 laps is really going to mess with my mojo, isn't it now? Where does that put us? Damo on form. Yeah. Oh, I see the pun. Damo says, like a lottery, draw the amount of balls in. We've got Tia ball, Gandhi ball, Keeley ball. Yeah. Then there's got to be bonus ball. Oh, no. No, not on camera. I'm not doing it. No bonus balls tonight. Did we jump up? Have we just got up above ours, but we're still behind Twitchy Hawker, which, as a streamer, I'm sure he's happy with that, because at the end of the day, he's a decent driver. And he might be coming back to this. Have I got my real... I haven't, have I? I've screwed up. Because I don't think it will keep that ghost, will it? I hate this system. But it is what it is. Are you finished already? There's another 10 days, man. Another 10 days. Just chill, relax, don't worry about it. Just come back to it when you're all chilled out and calm and thinking, yeah, we can have a dig, let's go and do it. But we don't quit. Just find it in your brain to have that 5 minutes of, we're going to do this. Slag it off as much as you like, but just find that. Find that moment in time that you're ready to do it. 106.836. We're really slow at the start on this one. So if we can get up with the ghost and hang with the ghost, we've got a good shot at 5. Well, that blew that, didn't it? Second gear. I'm fighting this one all this lap, aren't I? Christ alive. Oh, it's gone. Gone. Gone, absolutely gone. I can't save it. Can't bring it back. I can't keep up with the chat tonight. Let's let the battery just cool itself down a bit. Tire temperature up. Still wheel spins there across that white line, big time. Was 2 kg through there. Oh, low, no, 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 no. Let's try again. Come on. Always fighting. Oh, clip that wing. Clip that wheel on that bumper. Ah, can't stop it. We've got the technique though. We know we're going to chase this ghost to the end. We know we're going to get it. And we should be able to fly through and get it sorted. We've got enough battery now. We've just got to pace that ghost. If we can pace that ghost, we're good. That's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. That was a wheel spin in third gear as long as my street outside my house. That was stupid. Come on. At the end of those red curbs on the right hand side, that's where we brake for turn 1. Really need to be on the gas much earlier into that, out of that corner. I had 2 goes into that corner. That was really poor. Oh, he's fighting me all the way, the little swine. We'll get used to it. We'll find the positives in this little sucker somewhere. That wheel spin, that's mental. Come on. Need to get this car straight early to be able to get it on the gas. No. Two goes into that corner again. Oh, no. Wow. What's going on here? Enjoy what's going on? Can't hear anything, Jim, either. These bloody dogs scrapping. What dogs? Talk yourself down to the beach and read books and a cocktail. Good evening, Mad Max. Welcome. It's stupid. It's stupid, Max. It's ridiculous. Sorry, I was focused on being ridiculous in this stupid car. I think Keely's on holiday, going on holiday. Yeah. I've been on 7 cruises. They're wonderful. Do it. Go do it. It's beautiful. It's a great holiday. Great holiday. Go enjoy. Come on. Got to find out the accelerating technique. keep having 2 stabs at that turning. It's not good. I missed the boat. Oh. Can't get it to turn. Can't see when to turn in. Excuse me. Going too fast for me under the bridge. I can't see a turning point. I'm just having to guess. And I'm turning too early. Oh, let's just fishtail all the way down the start-finish straight because we can. Takes skill to be able to do that, I promise you. Can't accelerate on the apex as we've just discovered. It's slower going in a straight line than it is fishtailing. How ridiculous. Because I got my right wheels on the curb. Not the wrong wheels, the right wheels. The right hand side. Absolute junk. I apologise if I'm missing chat, folks. I'm focused on this and the chat is rattling past so quick I can't keep up and do both. This requires my 100% concentration, so if you do need me, just make sure I know. Make a thingy post or something and I'll pay attention, but I generally am focused on this and I apologise for missing chat. I don't normally, but this is engrossing and one wholly 100% requires my attention. But it's brilliant having a really busy chat. Thank you very much, folks. While I just constipate on this. I'm using all the track in case. Just itchy pants. Ah. Now she's found out how to do it. Well done, darling. Yes. Spell it wrong and then it doesn't know. That's right. Wheel spin. We've done a faster one though. That looked so much better than when we were halfway around the track. That looked... Look how fast we were. Look how far ahead we were. And that was just by getting turn 1 right. And that was coast and rolling, I think. I think the coast and roll technique was really working there. Don't rely on the brakes so much. Allow the car to go in on the... off the brakes as you've got it slowed down. It's going to power out the corner. It's going to try and drag the car really wide. But if you can get the car slowed down and then allow it to grip and go round, it will do it. Coast and roll is really where I'm going to try and make some inroads here. Get the car in the gear to get out the corner. 106.515, come on. Stop. No, it's not gonna. Whoa. We're moving along. We are close. We're not far away. We've bust a butt. 106.246 over those 2 laps. So we found it, the top 2,000. Almost, give or take a damn second. But 106 takes us up to 19th, so we've just dipped past Hawko, Popper and Frosty, and we're now into the business end of the tick. We're half a second away really from where our target is, a 5. Which is really good. What have I missed? I'm not singing that. Not a chance, Damo. I know it encourages poor spelling. I do apologise. Flying without Red Bull, it gives you wings. Interesting. Sorry, what? No? Spell it wrong, you can talk about it. No matter what it is. Right. 106.515. We're tied with Mickey, actually. We're tied with Mickey. So, Fat Man's not far ahead. Durrelli's not far ahead. A 105 is really where we want to be. So, let's change the ghost, and we might as well just quit out if we've saved the ghost. So, we might as well quit out because it won't let us play that game, will it? So, no need to be sorry, Keeley. Just carry on. Carry on! I haven't, Keeley. But I can imagine it. I can imagine. Anyone seen the video of the bloke who returns the Red Bull to the shop with a broken arm and said, Red Bull said it gives you wings. I tried and it broke my arm. No. 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 I'm 100% sure my notifications in the bottom right hand corner are not working. 100% sure. 100% sure they're not working. And I don't know why. I don't know. Let's get back into the game. We'll worry about those another time. This vid chat's going far too quickly for me. I can't keep up. Rent an event specified car. I generally don't know whether using your own car. Who? What? I'm not. No. Settings. Ghosts. Good. Come on. She's getting married. She's engaged. He's proposed. Look how much acceleration gave me an overrun in that corner, which was really poor. Yeah, that's not going to work. Accelerating that early is not going to work. We've got to get the car rolling into the corners in the right gear. Get in the right correct gear to get out of them. And then you've got to roll the car through them. On the end of the red and whites. You've got to get on the gas early, but you've got to get the car straight. I've just over-braked there, that's no good. I didn't brake enough. No joking, okay. You've got a new piercing. That rear wing on that car looks huge from where I'm sat. I like huge wings. Commonly call them wangs. Ah, that was a shame. I just hit the throttle too early. Third gear is dangerous in this car. Very dangerous. We've got traction control and counter steer on. I don't know whether it needs... Does it need the other one on? The third, the horrible one? Get on the gas, brakes early. Get the car coasting through the corner. Get on the gas early. I know I'm not doing it this time. It doesn't feel like I'm anywhere near, but... Let the car... just... hit the throttle just too early with the car not straight. No. Double change down and it's not working. You've got plenty of time yet, Keeley. Take your time. Do it in your own measure. It'll all work out beautifully. Didn't really get the car to... I want to try and explain what I'm trying to do, but so my brain can understand. I want to get the car to a point where it's rolling around the corner where I'm not having to brake. But because the car is going so quickly, I'm having to brake and try and get the car to a point where it turns in. And I'm not trusting the car to go round the corner on its own. I feel I have to be on the brake. But if I try a lap or two with just braking and then take my feet off both pedals and then allow the car to grip and go, I should be able to at least find the acceleration point for the corners, because I'm trying to do every lap as an absolute flyer and it's not going to work. Turn one's the biggest frustration because I get the car slowed down. And then it just wants to do that because I'm still accelerating as I'm turning the car. It's just lifting my feet off, letting the car come in. And I know that wasn't right, but getting it right, it's going to be about the coast. It 100% has to be. And I know I've not watched anybody else's video to see him do it. But that's just the feel this car gives me. It tells me that it wants to go round the corner, but it doesn't want to go under power, because every time I try and blast it through the corner, the damn thing just rocks off the track. Look, didn't get the car turned before I booted it. I'm not sure about Popper. I think Big Popper's working again. We haven't talked about it, but I'll make a big guess. Big Popper used to be able to get off early at his old job before he was ill. And he'd finish about 3:30 USA time, which would tie in at 8:30. So he's found another job after his illness, I believe, and I think he finishes more 10 p.m. our time, so 5 p.m. US. So I think he'll probably be on around 10:30 if he pops his nose in, but he will say hi in the background when he does. I know he does. He always does. Car was too slow there. Too fast, I didn't brake in time. Nugget ball, come on. We're almost an hour in. I only wanted to give this an hour, but I think we're gonna need more than that. Don't want to hit that inside sausage too early. Oh, I shit myself coming into that corner then. Please excuse me. Too short, too far. Wow, what a real test this is, isn't it? Proper test. Real test. Fourth gear was really struggling with the traction control, wasn't it? Really struggling to keep it on the track. Don't feel like I've been anywhere near the end of a lap for a long time. I think I somehow need to skip 4th gear. Just can't get the car in. Possible ban evader. Well, we're just dealing with him whilst I'm just dealing with this. Banned. Goodbye. And block. Block. And report. Report. Terrorism, nudity, hateful conduct. No, it's just the terrible thing called spam. Nothing else other than that. Spam. Goodbye. Adios. Spam. Next. Verify that I'm who I am. Submit report. Gone. Bye. Not to damage anybody. That spam's gone. Here it is. Right. Frustration station has arrived, but it won't be. We're going to make this a success. We're going to get that 105. It didn't like the 4th gear, did it, as we crossed that white line? Ooh. I just can't get it to stop. No point carrying that on. It did not want to stop. I lost that on the last corner. I just didn't have the rhythm. Oh, baby, come on. It was the ghost, actually, that kept overtaking me, that just sort of messed with my pace. But I see what I did. I slowed down much earlier. I measured the pace of the car into the corner. I overbraked here. I was too slow here. I do not know how I managed to get the car back from that extreme angle. Oh, you donkey. Oh. I honestly don't know how I got the car back from that real strange angle. It just came round the corner. That must have been counter steer and traction control working for me there. That was tremendous. But I was using first gear to gear slam into the corners there, which was an interesting thing. But that was me more panicking and more making things up as I was getting into the corners. Second gear corner, definitely that corner now. Third gear, mainly need to hit that corner at the right angle. I was too early on that corner. This is third gear, into fourth late and push hard. Come up the hill, up into fifth, then drop two. And back up one immediately, then push up the hill. And then we're braking just as we go over the shadow of the bridge across the track. Third gear round here, I think, with a bit of a push. Definitely third gear through here. Shish. Down to first, then I really want back up to third, but my timing was wrong there. I do need to give a shout. People are talking about what a race night. I do need to give a shout out to the guys who raced on Sunday. Big Popper made the comment in the chat on PSN that it was a tremendous effort for people to come and race and do that. And we do need to change the race time on a Sunday. It's not convenient for my missus. She doesn't like me being missing the whole day. So we're going to knock the midday start on the head for Sundays, and we're going to move it back to a later time. We're going to do it in the evening. We'll do it from 6 to 10 UK time. And I know it's a Sunday night, but it should be finished by 20 past 10 on a Sunday. So that should be good for... I'm braking too late for the final corner. I've got to brake earlier. So I hope everybody got that. We're going to move the Sunday race time. It's one time a Sunday. One Sunday a month. We're going to move that race time to a better time for everybody. I think it's better time for Big Popper because he gets up at 8 o'clock on a Sunday, and that's his chill out day, and I don't think it's good for him to be up so early on a Sunday and miss his Sunday day. Then my missus doesn't see me all day on the Sunday, and that's not good. So there's a little payback for Mrs. Widdowmaker, who does put up with a tremendous amount. We're going to move it to the evening, and we'll just have a... And again, I apologise if the midday suits some people. It's not going to work for me, so we've got to change it. Yeah, that's what I mean, Gandhi. It might work for others, so we'll try and do that. I mean, I was thinking about 7 till 11, but an 11 o'clock finish on a Sunday, it's not really good for Monday morning. That's why Time Trial Sunday finishing midnight was a bit of a mare, and I wanted to get away from that. But again, if the suggestion of 8 to midnight is what people fancy, that's a 7 o'clock start, which for Big Popper, that's 2 p.m. That might suit him better. I don't know. We have to ask him, being the only US contestant. So we go from there. Pit crew, absolutely. I'm just going to take a very quick environmental, folks, and I'll be back, and we'll beat that time. Just bear with me one sec. Eyes back. Hello. Oh. Yeah, so not much reaction to that, but never mind. Not the pick stop, the suggestion of a later time. Right, come on, let's get this in the process. Come on. We got that to 6th. And we were going way too quick when we got to the end of the road. That's interesting, isn't it? Interesting. We all need to play a cross-play game together. Well, what is a cross-play game that we can all play? Actually, I need to give a shout out to somebody who wants to come and join us play DayZ. I haven't answered their little message from last night yet. I haven't had the opportunity since I've got in, but I will do it tonight as we finish the stream. We're miles behind, but I'm just trying to get a rhythm going. Ah. I steered the car about a dozen times to get it into that corner then. Right, come on. Miles back, but oh, come on, let's be having it. Come on, police constable time. Where does a police constable live? Let's be having you. Didn't get the car to turn in. No. small amount of frustration creeping in. We've already been there, haven't we? Can't complete a lap. That's what I'm trying to get my head around to. 5th gear blocked then. A flying beastie just arrived in the room. Get out of my way, ghost car. I can't even think to flick the blooming ghosts off. Everything was against me then, wasn't it? We're drifting down the start-finish straight. Oh, you absolute... I don't want to close the window. I need that fresh air. And all of the screens attract the flying beasties. All the light. And then we screwed up the lap because I couldn't turn. I don't even know where the turn... turn ghosts off button is on this wheel. I don't know if I can do that. We got a 544 wheel spinning across the line. If we'd have got that coming across the line, that would have been a bang on lap. Oh, that's so disappointing. What have I missed? ASM, yeah, I've already asked my question of that, Neil. I've already asked my question. The frustration with trying ASM is that this, I'm only allowed to do 4 laps before the battery runs out. I've got a really good ghost that I can chase and race, and I know it's only a matter of just beating that ghost. Now, I know it's going to take a little bit longer. I know I could possibly go and try ASM, but I've then got to get back to a decent ghost. I've got 2 good ghosts. I've got the ghost on my 106515, and I've got my ghost at a 106544. No ASM. That's what I'm praying. I'm so close to getting it. Teaching myself again and then getting myself back to that is just going to be a no-no. Good evening, whatever your name is, designed deliberately to trip over the YouTuber. I have to give it a go. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. I've got that flying thing that I'm going to have to beat to death with my thing here. I've got it. I don't know where I got it, but it's gone. It had to go. It was too big to worry about. My mouse mat did the job. USG, is that what we're going for? Good evening, USG. Yes. You've definitely made an attention of it. Yes, as you came in. Wonderful. The left-hander going up the corkscrew, use 5th. So where I'm changing double down, because if I try and go any faster, if I try and use 5th gear, it just goes straight on. It doesn't slow down. I just go straight on. So 3rd gear's working for me because I try and go back up to 4th and push up the hill. 5th gear, I die every time I try. So let's just persist with the process. Let's just make it a thing. I've not perfected the lap yet, so because I'm shit, and you all know I am, and I'm really struggling, so I'm crap at taking anybody else's advice. Fifth gear, and it shoots off to the right, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I can't do fifth gear up there. It's not going to work for me. It's third gear to turn in, up to fourth to make your way up the hill. That's what it's got to be. And I'm not deliberately driving it in a way to prove that fifth gear doesn't work through there. I can't do it. I've not got the skill. I've not got the technique to do it. I've worked out how I'm going to get this lap. I just need to get it right. And it will happen. The whole thing's just locked up. Brakes were doing nothing. Shit, that bad. I hate this thing. No. Frustration zone. I don't know why the brakes just give up at a certain point. They stop slowing the car down and I'm pressing them and nothing works. And then when I take my foot off, the car just keeps rolling around the corner. Trying fourth gear, I can't do it. I've got to do it in third, I can't do it in another way. I've got to stop using other people's techniques. It doesn't work. I know how I need to drive. There's no easy way to get the gold here. It's just... I'll get the car into there. Fourth gear just scraped round. Miles off the time, but I'm going to actually complete a lap for the first time in what feels like forever. .1063, we're only a tenth off. That's how it is. I'm so rubbish at the start of the lap that I can't just keep changing what I'm doing. I've got to keep pushing because I'm so rubbish that there's time left on the table. I've just got to keep doing what I'm doing. I apologise for anybody that is... fucked up. I apologise for anybody that's making suggestions that I'm not following. The time is there. I've just got to take it. And I think I've just screwed up the fact that I've no longer got that ghost. Please, no more suggestions whilst I'm in this phase. I'm there. I'm gonna do it. It's all in front of me. It's there to be done. There's no replay save, for fuck's sake. We're there at 16. We're just behind Fat Man. We're there to do it. I need to be able to just not get angry with myself. There's so much time on the table. I'm so slow in the first half that all I've got to do is beat the ghost to the line and I'm good. Nothing needs to change. right. It's frustration. It's not angry. I know there's good people out there making suggestions, but I can't use them. People can see it. It's obvious. It's in front of me that it's there and to be done. And they're just bored with watching me get over and over and over when I 100% know they're more than capable of doing it, but I'm not. And it's all good advice. It just takes hours to get back to. I say hours, I've only been doing it an hour and a half. But it takes ages to get my head to get to this point. That's why anybody giving up is because they're giving up because they're frustrated with it, but it's all there in front of you. It's just a matter of just making it happen. The intentions are perfectly right to say, do this, do that, you'll get faster. But it's there in front of me. My brake pedal needs to be made stiffer. I'm coming off the brake pedal and there's a massive amount of travel before the brake stops acting. That means also that there's a massive amount of travel before the brake is acting. Good evening, Lee. I apologise, I redacted my name for privacy and didn't pay much attention to it. You don't have to pronounce it if bears the meaning. That's fine. Welcome, USG. It's absolutely fine. It doesn't have to be your name. Mine isn't my name. Everybody will tell you my name, though. Your name does actually look like one of those password suggestions you get when you're signing up to an automated thing. Look how much gap there is between those two ghosts. Wowzers. Ah, come on. A tenth away. You know this is going to be one of those tests that's going to get micro away from it. 1,000ths. And I'm going to be mega frustrated. Ah, you son of... No, I shouldn't get frustrated, I know. But it's more for want of wanting to get to the next test. The brakes aren't working. I need to go to the... Please don't tell me that my brake pedal has worked, has done exactly what happened the last time round. Don't want it to have gone the same way as my throttle pedal. Here I am, blaming my bits and pieces. Right, I've got... pressure there. Let's have a look, shall we? I've got... See how it's incrementally jumping up? Look, there's a problem with my brake pedal. Yeah, I think my... I think the hydraulic ram's broke. Exactly the same as on the throttle pedal. Look how it's going up in increments. That's the problem. Oh, shit the bed. What do we do? It's not going up smoothly, is it? This is... It's supposed to be a pressure-based pedal. And it's... I'm going to have to do some maintenance, I think. Live on stream, which is not going to be good. But if I press it, I can get to 100% really easy. But it's more supposed to be... It's not supposed to move. It's not supposed to push down. It's supposed to just take the pressure. But as I press it... Hey, Hugh. Is that Wilkie, Hugh Jass? Oh, yeah, it's Hugh Wilkie. So... I need to stiffen that brake pedal because I've pressed it all the way to the bottom and it's only at 76.5. That's why I'm getting braking variation, look. I need to take a moment to fix this. So I apologise, folks. I'm going to just grab a set of... What do? Do I actually take it apart? Do I do the maintenance thing with you guys again like we did last week? And take it apart and replace the bits and pieces? Because I think that's what needs to happen. I think it's the... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it live on stream. I'm not bothered. It's either turn the stream off and fix it or keep you guys here. So you're going to get to see what's going on, I'm afraid. So, whilst I'm not on camera a moment, just bear with me. I'm just going to get some lighting set up and we'll do this the way we can. So I'm just sorting some lighting and we'll get the camera going. I just need to find the on switch now. There we go. There's some lighting. And if I bring the camera over, which I think I've got enough cable, you should be able to... It'll be upside down, I think, but I think we'll be able to see it. I'll have to turn the back of the thing off, but we'll do that. I think it's over there. So just bear with me while I can't see anything. Where is it? For Gordon Bennett's sake. A little bit of on-stream maintenance, but it's only twice in the last week. It's not a problem, is it? There it is, it's over there. I just need to turn that backlight off. And we'll go large. I can't find my mouse, it's all over the place. Video. Virtual background off. Virtual background should have gone off. Off. And you can't see the brake pedal at this time. You can see the clutch. Let's have a doo-doo and see what the doo-doo is. There. And then bring you around to there to see my fingertips, and that should be the brake pedal. Oh, it's very close. We need to move you around a bit, don't we? How's that? Is that the spot we need to go to? That's the brake pedal. So you can see the ram at the back. Well, the ram is actually underneath. You can't see it in this case, but this here is the bit we're talking about. So, as I'm just over here fixing this, I need to I move all my 3D printing stuff, which I'll move. And then we'll find the relevant bits and pieces that we need to fix this. And there they are. Found them. No, we haven't. I found that bit, which is the fluid. And I need to find the actual bits and bobs that we need. I can't find them. They're in there. Why can't I find them? They should all be together. That's that. That's that. Why can't I see them? That's cable connectors. That's that. I found a blooming spring, of all things. What would that be for? That's for the throttle pedal. Well, would you believe it? It's a good job I've had a look. We can potentially stiffen that throttle pedal a bit. That's good to know. Now, why can't I find the bits and pieces I need for this? Is it because they're in the other tub? Nope, they're quite clearly not in the other tub. Where are they? I need some light over here, and I've moved the light. There we go. Right. So I apologise, can't see the chat either. We've got these devices here that form, and if you can see that in the bag, that form the hard compression pieces that go inside the pedal. And we're going to have to, unfortunately, take the pedal apart for us to do this. So I'm going to set about doing that. In the next sort of 10-15 minutes is all it will take. But to do that, we need a big old set of mochi pliers. Let me see if anybody's objecting on the chat, and if so, we'll just turn it off. Seen the lady's t-shirt for about 25 kilo loving in the tone. Never it is. How much is the motor? Well, follow the link. Follow the link. Might not need to be stiffened. Just say it needs a wipe down. It might do. But that rusty bit you can see isn't rust. That's a brass collar and grease. So, okay, right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to attempt, and I can't do it with my hands in the condition they're in, is I've got to lay this around here. And I've got to grab this with the thingy gob and undo it. It is not the most friendly of items. And once we unwind it, it starts to let off a bit and it becomes easier. But I've got a funny feeling we've crushed one of the things inside and there's not enough resistance. We might need to... There we go. That's freed it off. We might need to just adjust the compression on the damper if the damper isn't screwed. But part of the problem is getting this thing apart and getting it in such a way that it can be taken apart and fixed. But you can see it's wound in quite a long way, so that means it was wound out quite a long way. And to get that ram out of the end there, as it picks up, we need to take it apart. Okay. I need an Allen key. It's a good job. I have a couple. Does anybody want an Allen key? There's $500,000 here. That's a splatty end. There's no Allen key on that end. So the actual pressure switch is under here, which is interesting. So how do I go about getting that out of there? As you can see, it's almost there. I wonder if it's a case of pressure on that pedal. Interesting. Is it a question of undoing that one? Having to do maintenance live on the stream is just a little bit unprofessional, but when these things happen, they happen, don't they? Not a lot you can do about that, I'm afraid. And I will check back and see if there's any comments asking questions. That to me is not the relevant bit. That is behind it. So I'm going to do that back up. I don't think that's appropriate. If this isn't repaired for tomorrow, I won't be racing in the opening round of the single make trophy, will I? So I need to get it done. What if... Now there's a what if that needs an answer. There's another way of doing this. I can't actually see what I'm trying to do there. That's because it's too big, you nugget ball. There we go. That's the one we want. What if... There we go. If only I was a mechanic or a maintenance kind of guy that had the ability to do this kind of jazzle as a day job. That'd be tremendous, wouldn't it? Ah, there we go. Now, that's interesting. What if I was to push that out with the ram? That's interesting. Okay. I'm not going to do what I was thinking I was going to do. I've had a change of plan. I think that is going to resolve the issue today. Try and take the stress off this braking piece. Put the stress on the ram, which is probably the wrong thing to do. I also know, I'm glad I found that spring. That's a tremendous thing to find. I didn't know about that as an idea. Okay. Let's just make things No, we said we wanted the brake pedal just a little bit firmer. Let's just double check on the chat whilst I'm dicking about. Me and Keely should be number 1 and 2 with the main chatters. Well, let's double check, shall we? You've still got my membership, Keely. Keely doesn't have membership. That ran out. Show chat. Top fans. Top fan is Hayley. Hayden, sorry. Hayden's top fan. Then it's Ginger Gandhi. Then it's Ginger Chuck. Then it's Wilkie. Streamlabs. Keely's in 6. And oof, there's lots of people at the top of this chat. But Hayden's number 1. Yeah. Been a dedicated chatter for ages. All you got to do is win it. So, pressing that looks a lot smoother, doesn't it? You can see a lot of... Oh, who donated on the super chat? That's Keely Bull.
But I still take first place.
Thank you, Keely. Trying to cheat her way to the top of the super chat. That's the way to do it. Thank you very much. Let's just see if that's not updating. Yes, it is. It's still not smooth, is it? But it's smoother. And that's the wrong foot. That's my right foot. That's much smoother. Much smoother. Thank you, Tia.
I'll happily take first place.
Keely and Tia. Thank you very much. You don't have to do that, folks, just to get to the top of the chat. Top fans. Ginger Chuck, that's Tia, has gone to number 1. Keely's in number 2. There you have it. That's how you do it. So I'm comfortable with the adjustments I've made to the brake there. You can see that prying, and there's a bit better. I might actually see if I can take some of that negative position off. So let me just go around and tighten up everything that needs to be tightened. And you've proved that the actual ticker is working, so thank you very much. Been to be rinsed of money. She says, stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane.
It can't get your accent right, can it? Thank you very much. You shouldn't be competing on my channel. That's terrible. Yes, you should. Do what you want to. It's up to you. So, oh, that's much better. That's got a lot more pressure. Now I have to tighten that thing up. Is that another one? That's another one. Ladies. Thank you very much. Ladies, you shouldn't be doing that. Stop it. That's not what my channel's designed for. But it's all gratefully received, you know that. You know, the other thing, if I can just, before you do it again, just be aware you've spent more than the price of a membership, and it lasts 31 days or 30 days. So, just go and pay for a membership and don't do the super chats. I'm sorry. Membership will get you all the things you want, and you'll go up in the super chat. And you'll get to see all the videos, and I promise there is a video coming soon. I know I've stopped doing them for a little while, but I do promise there is a video, and it will be worth it. Because there's lots going on behind the scenes at Widdowmaker Towers. Right, I need to know if that is going to do the jizzle. And I probably need a second camera setting up, don't I? So I don't, if this has become a regular feature, maintenance with Widow. Be thankful I spent, I am very grateful, Keely. Wait, how do I get membership? Well, at the bottom of the video, there is an option to choose membership. We've got 2 competing women trying to get to top spot. Right, let's just try the... Oh, that. That is a little bit softer than I like. I do like it a bit firmer normally, ladies. But... let's see if we can just... I think I need to tense that up a bit. I'm not completely satisfied. See how much that moves? I never realised that. Mad Max took him 61 miles to gold the VGT. Super stuff, Max. Well done. I'm just into a brake pedal at the moment. We'll get that fixed in due course. Let's make that exactly 10%. And then... I just want to make that stiffer. But we got the smoothness back, which is really good. You can't see that, folks, can you? For those people that said that's really jerky, that's back on and braking properly. I'm happy with that. I think. Accelerator needs a twerk. So, brake, accelerator, clutch. Clutch is just an on-off switch. We don't need to worry about that. Brake. Looks mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Most times your phone won't have the membership option. You need to use PC. I'm sure it's absolutely right there next to your super chat button. Sure it should be. I'm sure YouTube won't miss that opportunity of scraping some pennies out of people. I'm sure they won't. Right. I've just moved that back up there, but I'm just very quickly going to just add some more ratchet on this, because I've moved it a fair whack and I want that a bit firmer. Maybe that is what we need. Yeah. I really need a pit crew, a live pit crew, but it is what it is. Need to move that grease off there. Put that back where it came from. Now let's give it a wangle. Let's see where it goes. Let's see what it does. Oh, nearly fell over. Went all dizzy because it's hot in here. Okay. Are we good? I'm on iOS and the only channel you can do it on is Rory's. Okay, yeah, that's much better. That's tighter than a duck's chuff. Let's, oh yes. It still moves a fair whack, but... Okay. What's annoying you, Tia? Is my thing annoying you? I'm sorry. Let me get this back working. That shouldn't annoy you. Need a shave, don't I? No, that's not good. Tonight to a shave for tomorrow. Virtual background back on, there we go, and then we can make that small. Can't wait, can't do it. Gotta make that just shrink a little bit. There we go. So, Tia and Keely compete, and look, they both spent £4 on me. You're wonderful, ladies, thank you. I can tell you it's proper tight. It's proper tight. Proper tight. Proper tight. Right. That is one solid, firm brake pedal. So, let's give it a whirligig. Fourth gear, somebody said, out of that corner. pedal doesn't seem to want to retract as far as it used to, so my foot isn't in the same position anymore. We get to see where Mad Max has got to gold. He's in the 5s, I guess, or... Brake pedal feels a bit weird. It feels like it's sticking to the bottom of my foot. Turned in way too early. I think I fixed it. But it's not feeling good. It's not feeling 100%. It needs to be much firmer. I think I need to take it apart tonight on the end of the stream and fill it with grease. I accelerated mid-corner then. It's not braking right. I need to give that a bit more of a tweak. Let me just give that a zip up with the twongers. The old big spanner thing. We're not far off. It's still going up by hand. I don't need the big spanner yet. That's actually there. That feels okay. On the hand. 2 in the hand, 1 in the bush. Is that the phrase? No, it's not, is it? Start again. We're back. That's firm. Got no accelerator. The throttle's definitely going up. Brake pedal stuck on. Look. Brake pedal stuck on. See it at the very bottom? So, what we have to do now, this is what I came across last time. Fighting torque? What? I've done 130 miles. That's a real comparison to Mad Max. I'm ashamed of myself. Options. Controllers. Pedal calibration. 12.5. Start. The brake pedal feels much higher now. That wheel spin for fifth was just ridiculous. Oh, we've got a real stiff pedal. And we've got no throttle again. I can't. There, the brake pedal's still coming on. I've got to undo that. Oh dear, it's terrible. Why are we having these niggles? Why are we having these niggles? Grace. Badly adjusted kit. Badly maintenance kit. That's what it is. It's you, Widow. You're a nugget. Stiffy, Jim. Yeah, I've got a stiffy. Feels weirdly different. Got to brake early for that final corner. And I've got to do third or fourth gear, as somebody said, out of that last corner on the hot run. Ooh. Got down to second gear there. Brakes had maxed out, didn't they, at that point? I was on the... Right, there's something else I need to do now. Now I've messed with these brakes. And I'm not 100% sure how to do it on this wheel. Let me change wheels a moment. What's that? Van Damme, thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you very much. Let's just change wheels for a moment. I'm going to change the brake force in my wheel. So, no, that's indicator. It's that one I want. So, we have a control function in here that allows me to sensitivity, set up brake force, that one, no, brake force. So this adjusts load cell sensitivity. It's currently set at 50 and I don't want it to be set at 50. So if I just very quickly, I want it to be set somewhere around about 85. I'm I'm very sorry for this little bit of adjustment and stuff. It's all something you don't normally see. So, as you can see, 100%. But I want to go to about 75%. See how that's coming down? That's not my pressure. That's not me on the brake pedal. So I'm going to take that to... It's 72%, 71% when that comes off. %. Okay. Now I need to press that button. Did I do that on S4? That should have been on S5. $71, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, change wheels back. It's just much easier on that wheel to do it than... What's off the menu? It's getting colder. It's always on the menu, isn't it? Wheel's the right wheel. There we go. Mango and dragon fruit. No, this season we're into pumpkin spice now, aren't we? We've pumpkin spice all winter now. Now winter's here. It's rained today. Right, let's see. Something wrong with my wheel, it's not feeling right. You've been drinking that Mockingbird Raw Shield. What you want, ladies and gentlemen, with death. That's what you need. We're only getting 50% of the braking force, aren't we? It's all ABS now, look. Look at that. We're only getting 50%. No, it's spring carbonated water. We're only getting 50% braking force. %, look. No matter where I put the brake pedal, I'm only getting 50%. What's going on there? I don't drink energy drinks. I'm not allowed. My heart can't take it. She was going to do the right thing and tell me to stop drinking that rubbish. Because it is exactly what it describes it as. Rubbish. Oh, we just clipped the side of that curb. Don't need that. I've got a funny feeling that we're on S4. S5, sensitivity, brake force. It's gone to 80. I want that on 71. 71. The wheels are just locking up. Completely changed the brake balance completely. Red. No point. Right, we've completely changed how the car drives now. And I can't get the car to stop. Something really weird with the ABS settings. Put the foot on the brake. Maybe I don't need to be braking quite so much using the brake pedal. I don't need to be braking quite so much. Maybe I need to go less. Can't get the car to stop. We're back to amateur world of having a completely new setup, which is really weird. Let's take it down to 40 and see what 40 does. Good night, Keely. Andy's allowed to say that, we can't. The car's just ground to a stop. I need to change types of brake pedal, I think. This it's just not set up correctly anymore. There's no... The brakes are working. The brakes are working as I'm driving along the straight. If I touch the brake pedal, if I can't trail brake, I can't do... So changing it down to 40 odd percent just makes it go hypersensitive. So I'm going to put it to 100 max. And now I can't stop. I can't brake. I can't accelerate either. The back end's dancing all over the place. I have to really press the brake to get it to stop, and look, it's just not stopping. We're into a technical nightmare here. Brake force, it's got to be 82. Who's leaving? Is it Keely going to bed? Even though she's on a week off, she does like a sleep, doesn't she? That's actually better, 80%. That feels like I'm applying some braking power. Oh, you fighter. Okay. I've got no chance of getting it sorted by tomorrow. Unless we've just found the magic 82%. I've got to go to work tomorrow. I'm the only one in the office tomorrow. It's all me. Got meetings all morning. It'll get there. I've just got to get that feel back in my left foot. Somebody the other day said, look, I managed to get gold with 1 foot. And they were using 1 foot accelerator braking. Which is like, wow, how have you been able to do that? It's a level of skill I don't have. Why did I accelerate in second? Oh yeah, that completely changed everything. Come on. I hate the fact that I can't just lap. That I have to stop every 4 laps. We can't do the amazing 84th lap of gold. Can't stop. Shit. Good night, Tia. You take care. All the best. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, as well as Keely. Thank you very much. It's appreciated. No. Come on. 11 o'clock. We've gone on way longer than we needed to on this. So we understand now we had that massive variability in braking. And that was because the, I guess the adjustment had gone in the ram. Not that it was broken or anything. There was flexibility in everything. So that's, the consistency's back. I just have to find the feel for light braking, heavy braking. Heavy throttle. Look at it, bog. Right, we're back to a 107. I was having to really smash the gears then because we were making so many mistakes coming through the line. That felt really good. That was some way back to being close to where we were an hour ago. And now I've got to ditch my ghosts. I know I have. Because... yeah. The next stage, what we're going to do, if we're going to get this, is we need to keep the fastest ghost, and we need to start with a blank ghost and chase that ghost to the end. That's what we need to do. We're within half a second. We can get that. Okay, right. Good night to you. You take care. Let's, we were 0.3 off, so let's see who's just made any change on our board. Where's... who was it? Oh, that's my braking force that I've just messed with. I have to use my controller. Who said they just got gold? It was Mad Max, a 106.260, so he's in... where is it? 106.316. Are we that close? Jesus, no monkeys. No. We are that close. 371, and we're at 316. We've been thrashing around for the last hour, folks. We're gold. Good evening, JB. I'm actually gold. I'm actually gold. Nobody said nothing. It's my fault, isn't it? Being angry. We need that 5. Or now we... are we... is that going to move anywhere? I didn't actually notice that we got gold. I played this stupid game all night, yeah. I've broke my brake pedal, JB, and had to fix it and repair it and do it on the channel and all sorts, and it's now sort of back to where it feels. I've just messed with my brake balance again. I can't do that. So we're at 17th, just behind Fat Man. I can't. I'm dumbfounded. You've got something for me. Is it a truck full of wood and steel? Say yes. Say yes and I'll love you forever. And I'll quickly do what we gotta do. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those people who have stuck around and realised that I've got gold, I'm gonna move over to the other time trial. Because we got gold. No, it's not. If it is, I need to know where you found it. And I need to be able to try and repeat that. Oh, that would make heaven. Because I've had plans today. Right, folks, we're going to change time trial for the last hour. And I know JB's going to hate me because... but this is what this is about. This is what we're about. This is what we're doing. JB, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Let's see what we can do here. 141, 930. Oh. I didn't know, Gandhi. I did not know I was gold at all. That's just 141, 930. Lots of people are gold, look. Down, Mad Max isn't gold. It only took him 64 miles on the U1. So, let's have a quick whizzer on this, and let's see what does. Let's see. We love this track. So, and we can come back to this anytime we like. I can't. For some reason, my wheel has decided to bug out. And it's not going to let me use the control stick on it. That's back now. It needs to feel slow. It turns on the brakes, doesn't it, this thing? Oh, chill mama. We've done thousands of laps around this circuit. All we need to do is get used to the feel of this car, and we'll be somewhere around where we need to be. Need to be a lot quicker than I currently am though, don't we? Can use all that curve to the left normally and be a bit quicker through there. What do we have to be at? 143 something. That didn't need to be down in third then, did I? 143.472. Ooh. Back end of that car looks alright, doesn't it? $141.9 for gold, okay. That's a challenge. Gotta be solidly quicker. 141.9. Oof. There's a couple of extra tents there. Ooh. 142,998. So another second to go. Steers nicely on the brakes, doesn't it, really? I can give it a bit more in. And you can steal more there. Okay. Okay. A whole second to go. That's a push. Okay. Let's have a look where we are in the chart then. 142,998. What was the optimal? 142,998 is what we did. 142,998, 10,000th. Let's see where we're up against. 142,998. We're in 29th, just above Gandhi. Thorskin's there as well. Lando's back there. Mad Max is there. Ooh, yeah, we've got a bit to go. Turbo Tom's there. Happy days. There's a few people on that. Let's keep going. Where are we going to find that? Being faster through various bits and pieces, one, no doubt. End of the fence. Slow in fourth out there, wasn't it? Nearly need that in third gear for both those corners. Really fly that apex. You can really cut it. Okay. 141.9. Got to catch the ghost and be a 10th past him. Okay. Whoa, she turned then, didn't she? faster than my ghost here. A nice test. We've lapped it so many times. We've done this track. The car's compliant. Racing mediums aren't too bad. Racing mediums are a decent tyre to get a grip off. Where do I need to be faster? Everywhere! I need to be further round the corner before I turn in on that one. Lots of mistakes in this one. See if we can come off there in third next time round. Have you got brake balance adjust? Well, that could help a bunch, couldn't it? So what do we recommend? If we can adjust the brake balance, where do we reckon we're going? Oh, look at that. Azza is the man who speaks the truth. Front or rear? No, I can't do it, can I? I've just cancelled my ghosts. I can't do it. One all the way from the back. It needs more rotation at the rear. Interesting call. I'd have thought to the front, but there we go. Now I can't. This wheel sometimes is a pain in the threcticals. Okay. See if that can get me the half a second I need before the midnight hour. Back end is squealing a wee bit. Okay. See what it does. Let's go. I want to try and drive a bit straighter into there. come off this in third gear. I think that's it. Gold. Is that right? Brake balance was the key, as. That's close, isn't it? Let's go and look. See where we are. See if we're embarrassingly close or victorious over the top. 41868 optimal. Still silver, you chicken pea. Let's see where we are. Cobra. Cobra, what's that? Wilkster. What's that? So we're just behind. What is the gold? 41,930. Okay, so 0.019. Let's go for it. Let's do it. Come on. Golden under half an hour would be nice. Feels like we're a long way off. We can really cut that apex, can't we? Stallone, Bridget Nielsen. I remember it. Can't remember what it's about. I was fast through there when I last time out. Holy Chipotle. We're in. We've done it. Thank you for assistance, Az. went red. We just overcut that. Thank you, buddy. We would have beat that again, wouldn't we? Well, there we have it. 11:23, so 23 minutes done. Gold. 3,149th. I have to say that isn't particularly hard, is it? As the tests have gone. We're only just above Fat Man. As is quicker look, 141.3. But inside gold is gold. How much is that going to move then? The big boys 138.9. Oopa choopa. That's a bit of stuff there, isn't it? So Europeans top of the chart, look, but the Japanese are there at the top of it. Now, is this one of those where you can create another account in a different region, and in all fairness, that Japanese fella at the top shouldn't actually be on this region because they're racing in other regions? Because there's 3 separate regions, isn't there? So unless it's a global ranking, it is a global ranking. That's actually what it says. So if that's the case, the Europeans really are flying high, aren't they? And these are the top boys. These are the boys that go to the world champs anyway. So it really is a little bit. Should they be allowed to race in them, or what? I don't know if that's the right thing, to be honest. You know, they're in that top flight anyway. Are they competing to be one of the people that gets that spot on the world final stage? I mean, I suppose it could be. It's fair that they're in it, but is it really right? I don't know. With counter steer and traction control. I'm going to sneeze. Oh my, that was a bit of a warning that was coming. That would have wrecked a lap, wouldn't it? That's red. So we really did sneak a little bit too much on that previous, well, on that lap. I don't know if it's faster to not cut the dog. Their PS5 users the same as us. Yeah, I guess they are. They've got their PlayStation account, but are they going to get discounted, I think? Because you just end up with a race for the world, the top champs, wouldn't you, really? I thought this was for PlayStation. Yeah, JP's right, they are PlayStation users. Yeah. But I wonder if they get discounted from the rankings because they're top rankers. Excuse the phrase. Can I stay in 5th for that corner and drive that off the corner, I wonder? They're top of the tree, aren't they? They're the pros. They're the guys that are already there, selected as the S pluses. Not your A pluses, they're your S pluses, aren't they? So, I guess you're right, they are PlayStation users. So we just see the same guys at the top of the tree being the top of the tree. I mean, I'd expect Sam to be somewhere around there and Sam pushing for a place. And I'd be pushing him too if we spoke, but there's nothing stopping me saying, go on Sam, get in there, you know you can. You know, make the effort and go and do it. Knowing Sam though, he's going to be on one of them holidays he goes on. Hayden doesn't know my driving, does he? No TC. We could give it a whirl for a laugh, because we're not here to make prizes, are we now? We've got the gold. I will honestly tell you, I can't drive this without traction control. Not this speed, anyway. That's with traction control up. There's no way in the world I could drive this without TC. Not a chance. My understanding of grip and what is traction control and what isn't doesn't start with traction control 0. I live to be proved wrong, but this game's got it well wrong. Completely wrong in terms of what is grip and what isn't. Had to brake there. Missed the turning point for that corner massively. I'm so much slower without traction. It's not the faith, Hayden, it's rubbish. What they call traction and no traction, it's just the grip coefficient is not there. It's crapola. The game is mastered wrong. What's coded for grip and what isn't is just horse poo. What I have to work out, and I can't do it, I've tried for donkeys, is the fact that it's not real life. This is made up, this is fiction. This is ultimately something I have to get used to, and it's not driving a car. Because if it was driving a car, 7 and 8 and 10-year-olds wouldn't be playing it, would they? Seven, 8 and 10-year-olds wouldn't be fast at it. It's rubbish. Absolute trash. Now, if he said no counter steer, traction, I would have been less against it, but I'm slower than a dodgy donkey. Red. I'm slow. I'm slow with counters, with traction off. Shouldn't be the case. You slugging the nugget. Just need to take a very quick environmental. That would have been quicker, wouldn't it? That would have been quicker. Probably. Back in 1 sec. Gotta go. Cheers, JB. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it, pal. Thank you. That said a 141.625 possible. We've still got 20 minutes left. Let's have a crack at it. I don't know how to describe what I don't like about this. Is there is zero limit. Had to buy WRC game from Steam $5.9, but damn, it's exhausting. You can't blink. Which WRC game, Goodman John? Is it 9 or WRC? Well, $5.99. It's probably going to be 9 or 8, probably. We've got one that we play on the, not on the channel, but in the Discord. I'm trying to set up some form of tournament on it for those people that have WRC 9. There you go, that's what I don't like. WRC Generation, so the EA Sports one. EA Sports has the ability to run clubs, but for some reason it doesn't like my EA Sports account, so it's currently not letting me on to join to do clubs. And yeah, it is the latest. And if we set up clubs, we can have an online tournament every week and set up some rally tracks. And I flicking hate this. If we set up some tournaments, we can do some online competitions, and you can compete whatever time you like if we do the club thing, and that'd be really cool. I think there's a few people with it. It's cross-platform. You can do it between all of them, PlayStation and PC. Accelerate in a straight line rather than with the steering wheel turned, Widow. You might get some compliance. You might get some agreement with the actual game. I can go out and drive any one of my cars that's outstairs on the driveway, and I know exactly what point the back end is going to give way. Exactly. I can be booting it round the roundabout, and I've never gone off backwards into onto the pavement or into the boondocks. Never. Why do I in these cars? On this sim, no matter what it is, you just get out of control and gone. There's no forewarning, there's no nothing. It just goes, and it just annoys the crap out of me. There's no feel for it, and I don't know whether that's how I've got the wheel set up, but I can't find a thing that gives me any sort of indication of what's going on. I eliminate it. And I don't know what to do to go and find a setting that I can trust or I can use to do the right thing. It's searching in the dark. There's no way of knowing what setting's going to work for you without trying them and testing them. And the settings are so personal to people as well that, you know, you can go and do Super GTs or Jimmy B's or Rory or anybody, and they just don't feel right. Maybe I just can't drive, and I do all right for what I am. Maybe that's what it is. It makes me feel stupid, and it makes me feel as though I don't know what the chuff I'm doing. But there shouldn't be this variation. There shouldn't be that ability to change stuff. We should all be delivered exactly the same platform. But it is what it is. You can't, can you? You know, with a controller there's no variation. All the controllers are exactly the same except for sensitivity. And you get to adjust the sensitivity and the force feedback on the controller menu. But that's it. 2 options. I've got some like 64 different options too. To bloody try, and it does my head in. Just brake balance, just the powered brake balance that is supposed to be an advantage takes so much to work out that it's just, it's mind-numbing just how repetitively boring it gets testing the brake balance thing. And there I am, whinging to 9 people. I should enjoy it, but the whole variation thing is just doing my nutty. Because there's no gospel, there's no right or wrong. There's 16 settings in my menu, and each one has got 0 to 100. And you go on each person's YouTube and look for their settings, and they'll all be different. And I don't mean 1 or 2 points different. I mean, some people have stuff on 0, some will have them on 20, some will have them on 90. Just doesn't bring me happiness, no TC. It doesn't make my joy for the game any better. I guess I'll have no ghost now. Doing. Oh, counter steer makes the difference, doesn't it? Which one, Max? Look at that, I can't drive without counter steer. Which one, Max? Because you did alright at the other one. This one must be doing your brain, because it's not doing mine, we've done it, haven't we? But if you're having trouble with this one, I can understand. Took you 150 miles to get into gold range on this one. The NSX would chum. But you were all right on the silly one at Laguna. Can't stop. Can't stop. What have I not got on? No, don't know. Oh, I can't brake now. It's a track limit abuse. I'm not so sure. No, I'm not rubbing it in. You crucified Laguna. Less than 50 mile. I did this in less than 20 minutes in terms of it was just the brake balance adjust that made the difference. Brake balance adjust gave me almost a second by putting the brake balance to the back -1, which was as told us that. As made that a thing. As is a smart man. I'd never have thought to look. It's not normally available, brake balance, no matter what test you're on. Brake balance at -4. I can't find the feel now. The car doesn't seem to want to brake anymore. So you don't drive with... Ah, okay. Yeah, then we drive different ways. It's obviously a personal technique thing. I've driven thousands of laps of this circuit, which I guess helps, but I'm not quicker than you, Max. That's for sure. So it's got to be just a personal preference. Can't do the super fast. Well, you can't do Laguna, can you? Yes, no. I mean, I didn't realise they've got gold. That's ridiculous. I didn't even notice that got gold. You rely on your mates to point stuff out, and there I am, an hour. But we were going for a 5, so can't fault them. They thought I was going for a 5, but I never celebrated anything. I never cheered the fact I've got gold, or said, yeah, there we've got gold. I just got into a tizzy about my brakes. MR cars are not fast here in the human comedy race. I can 100% agree with you there, Wilkster. Agree. No AIDS. Good man. Yeah, the back end overtakes them through the bank curve. Doesn't matter which way either. Opposite rotation, this way, they don't like it. Use brakes +5. Which way is +5? Which way is +5? Ah, +4. Yeah, +4 is where we are. +4. Favourite car here is the AMG. Fastest car for me here is the Lexus RCF in the GR3 class. I took my foot off the pedal, I felt it. +5 is rear, yeah, understood, mate. Yeah, it says it at the bottom there. You can cut that first turn that little bit more if you want to. I just keep one wheel in for the sake of it. You have to keep the wheel inside that piece of grass. You can't cut that. I struggle to get the front end to cut into that corner. I don't know whether it's because I'm going too early. Stop 427. Jeez. 427. There's a no assist, man. That's close. Front end's gone. Sure, I can be through there in third gear without any drama. A car that should be good here that isn't is the Alpha 4C GR3. Even the AI aren't quick in it. The Ferrari's no good here either. BMW claims to be, but I don't like driving it. It's a bit of a slug. I think the bop messes up a few cars here. I've tried the Lambo a few times and it just doesn't want to go around that corner, as Wilkie said. Doesn't want to do it. You just cut that clip and it's done for you, hasn't it? You just got to get that left tyre onto that red and white before the grass run starts and you're good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for a very entertaining evening. You've made it more for me than I have for you, I'm sure. Tia and Keeley kept you all occupied while I stayed up my head at my rectums dealing with the old brake issues, which I didn't probably have to do because I'd already got the gold. So it was one of them. The brakes were definitely an issue. They were definitely holding us back, and they're much better now. So again, thank you very much for doing what you do. It's very much appreciated. And we'll catch you tomorrow night for some practice rounds of... We're starting the new season. Season 14 is about to kick off. So tomorrow night we're going to visit all 6 racetracks for a 12 race. And we will put some practice laps in the new single make motor. Sheesh caboodle. And there we have it. That's going to be for today. 141.526. Just moves us more up that goal range, but we can come back to this one. We've been there before, haven't we? Oh, my brake was not smooth. It was going dink, 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 dink. So, if I was to show you in here, just very quickly, you can see it's probably still doing it now. Actually, you can see it's not delivering a smooth arc. It's smoother than it was, I mean, that's quite smooth if you're a bit forceful to it. But it was actually going, which was really, really bad. So I released all the pressure off. I undid the hydraulic ram, and then with the pressure off, I forced the hydraulic ram back up, and then I tightened up the actual lever. You can see it's done it there. It's going up in graduations rather than in a smooth arc. So I think I need to get some lubrication on it. That's what I need to do. But I had to take it all apart and re-put it back together. And I really do probably need to spend half an hour on it tonight or before the stream tomorrow, just making sure it's all done. Non-linear. Thank you, Gandhi. Appreciate it, my friend. Non-linear, I don't know. I've been told these should be just pressure. Your pedal should hardly move. It moves 5 millimeters. You know, but some people are saying, no, it shouldn't move at all. You should be just pressing a hard plate. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know. That's not how I want it to feel. And then I'm told, it's not about how you want it to feel. It works. That's no good to me. So I want it to feel like I'm driving a real car. And I know it never will. But I generally want, that's how I want it to feel. I want it to feel real. And I don't want it to be, what's the word? Unnatural. Yes, so I need to spend a little time just giving it some electrical contact fluid. Might actually be a massive help. And a little bit of lubrication might be, because the throttle one collapsed. That absolutely knackered. But that was nothing to do with no care. It was genuinely part failure inside. A spring had snapped, and they're non-serviceable. You can't take it apart and service it. So we had to break it to take it apart. The circlip in the top just would not come out. It had to be broken to come out. So that's the way it is. However, folks, thank you very, very much, and we will see you same time, same place tomorrow. But thank you very much, Az, again. Thank you, Wilkie, for doing what you do. And we'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care. Good night, folks. Good night for now. Good night, Wilkster. Stop streaming button.